Hello everybody and welcome back for another video on Patapon 2. It's been a while for you, YouTube. It's been even longer for Twitch. So for those of you who follow my series on Aragami, who also add a break, you may already know why, but for those of you who don't, let me give a little bit of explanation before I get into the game, and also explaining why it affected the state of the game. So I had a minor surgery, well, a little bit more than a month ago, I think. Nothing too bad, just, like I said, minor, not life-threatening, you don't have to worry about it. But I did have to take care of it and to have the wound cleaned every day by professionals. I had to go to, basically to a medical clinic every day, and that meant I couldn't stream for a while. I could also not really do any farming. And then, when finally my situation got better and that I could potentially get to play games again, do a little bit of farming mayhaps, Silksong came out? Yeah, we're in that time of the universe existence where this game came out, and what can I say? I've been playing Silksong, okay? And therefore I've not been farming. With this long of a break, my will to get back into Patapon kind of faded a bit, so I postponed streams on that for a moment. I also had a very shitty day last week on Tuesday, so yeah, it was not the kind of day I wanted to stream on no matter what. But yeah, so now I'm getting back to the game. I didn't do any farming at all whatsoever. I do not really care about farming it anymore, and I kind of want to move on to the next game. So I guess today I'm gonna start progressing on the story and trying to get to the end of it and ignoring the rest. You've seen kind of how it goes. You've seen a little bit of what it means. If you want to discover all of those possibilities, all of those strong things you can get, go for it on your own side, get the game. And as for me, I'm sorry, but I want to move on. I'm gonna finish this game, the story at least, and then I'm gonna get on to the next game. Not in this episode, and definitely not in this stream either. But that's my plan for what's coming next, basically. So with that being said, where were we in the story? I don't know. It's been over a month for me. It's been a long time for you as well, YouTube. So recap? No recap, I guess. Just go watch the previous video again if you want. What we have to do now is to cross the Korakon Desert. Crossing the desert can seem like a death match, with gazers that shoot white-hot sand from the ground. Use the rain miracle to quench the hot sand eruptions, and I should, and I'm saying should, have that miracle. I do. Do I have soup? I do have soup. I don't have a lot of soup, but I have soup. I'm not gonna use soup. I don't know what I was doing, but that's not what I want to keep. Let me change class. I like the Patapon. I like the Patapon on the main guy. I'll optimize. Yes. What's that? Crisps all enemies to ashy goodness. That could be good, but that's the one I have, right? Yes. I like this one. I'm gonna keep this one. I don't really know what I'm going up to, so I like to have the Patapons. I do like to have the Patapons when I don't really know what I'm going after, and I also like to have the Yumipons. Let's optimize in this order. Oh yeah, that's the bow. Yeah, that's the bow I crafted. Right, because I could do that. I'm not... Again, not gonna be doing that because my hype for the game kind of faded away with me going away for so long. But I'm glad I have at least the bow. How do I deploy? It's this button. Alright. Let's get through the desert to keep going in this general direction. They said I need rain, I'm gonna make it rain. Wrong button. What's that with them coming one at a time? This vision feels a bit weird. It feels empty. Okay, that was a weird one actually, but it's done. It was weirdly empty. I'm not gonna say easy because, yeah, I did a bit of farming before my break. I mean, like before the previous stream. So of course I'm a bit. I think the previous stream was farming actually as well. So yeah, I'm a bit overpowered. I get that, but why is nothing happening? Why were they coming one at a time? That doesn't feel like that's where I'm at in the story. Great review. I think we found a huge life form in the Kurakan hot sands. Okay, and that means we're gonna go and defeat it? That means we're gonna go and defeat it. Cool. The beast of the Kurakan desert. Desert? Desert? I never know how to pronounce it. The sweet thing that you eat after a meal and the thing full of sand, they confuse me in the pronunciation. They're just so similar. A massive beast has been discovered in the Kurakan Desert. The guardian Zachnol was spotted swimming through sand. Okay, Zachnol is one we know. We had Zachnol in the previous game. So Zachnol will stomp on the ground and shoot fire. I think that's fine. Oh, it gives vegetable. And we get the Zachnol egg, which I would usually go for defeating the Zachnol and seeing what mask is, but I love the mask I have. I don't need a new mask, and story awaits because I'm very excited for the game I'll be streaming once I'm done with this game. Yes, I'm already thinking about it. It's a game I started playing actually. And then I realized, oh my god, this is such a good stream game. And I stopped playing it, and now I want to play more of it. Which is not really a good thing when you're trying to finish a game to hype yourself for another game. I understand that, but that's what ended up happening. Great for you. Do you know that you can use a Tailwind Miracle to give the Unipons a boost? Summon up a Tailwind to make their arrows fly further. You can also kick up a sandstorm in the desert. You could discover some hidden secrets with it. A hidden secret in the desert by whipping up a storm. I guess we're gonna take the Wind Miracle just in case. Ekora Oasis serves as a temporary base for the Carmens. Roboman Tower's windmill kicks up a high headwind that seems to render the Patapon's arrows useless. Could there be a juju that counters this wind? I don't know. Do I have this juju? Duck and cover, shock and awe, Siberian. No. I don't have the wind miracle. Where could the wind miracle be? It could be in the mystery of sandstorms in the desert. The rare beasts you can hunt in the desert change too. Probably doesn't need to be said, but different monsters appear on sunny days. This is a new hunting ground, so there might be something hidden in it. Let's go for it, and because it's a hunting ground, I'll remove that. I'll put these. That's new. I think. Okay, so that must be the Tailwind Miracle. An Uji. Okay.
Papaya.
So, yeah, Tailwind. And I might as well use one of the stews. I'm gonna switch that back for the Patapons. Did I get any new equipment that is kind of cool? Not really. Oh yeah, it gives me this if I do that. Cool. I'll go with that. I didn't remember they did the half time on this one too. Not half time, but like half measure. A lot of fire stuff. Reinvental. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, great for you. We've at last arrived to the Carmen's land. Oh, we're not into the Carmen's land? Okay. Everyone cheer. We mustn't let our guard down. The water is coming down hard. I think this is a bad omen. The message of the Carmen army is concentrated on the area around the border. Great for you. I think we can scout out their ranks from here. So, masked country and 3 generals. The Patapons hide in tall grass. No, there doesn't seem to be that much left. I don't know. The Patapons hide in tall grass to scout out a Carmen squadron amassing near the border. Look for the opportunity to attack. Do I want to keep the Wind Miracle? I guess I can keep the Wind Miracle. I don't really have a reason to change it. I'll just go with that. This team's been working. Yeah, okay, I think I was not supposed to rush in. I think I was supposed to, like, take a step or two and wait.
Papaya.
Look for an opportunity to attack. So yeah, I'm not supposed to just directly attack. So let's try again.
Patapon. Patapon. Check patapon.
Yeah, okay, I'm not supposed to attack. I think maybe taking the Patapons might also not be a good idea because I have to be hidden in the grass. So I think that's what happened last time. The Patapons got seen. So you're gonna evolve into a Yumipon. You're going to grab this guy's bow. So you're getting, I guess, a Thunder Bow. You're getting the Divine Bow Ryu. There. You're gonna be replaced by... What would be useful here? So if I have the tanks in front to tank, I have the archers to attack with arrows. The Megapons could be interesting, or the Kibapons. I think I'll go Kibapons. Alright, I'll go with that this time. It should go better.
Patapon.
There we go. This is ridiculous. What do we have to fear? Don't say that. Don't forget that old bookman said. How many times do I have to tell you not to call me old? They're worried about the Zigotons. So they're at war with the Zigotons too. I think now I'm supposed to attack. With the amount of structures, I should probably have brought the Robopons. The important is that I'm gonna make it. Okay, well, that's another mission done. I think I have enough time for one more mission before the first break for Twitch and the end of this episode for YouTube. Great radio, you've returned to us safely. The old Carmen who flies through the sky is the Carmen Chief, Ormond Carmen. So the enemy boss makes its debut. The Carmens believe that Ormond Carmen has lived for several hundred years. He's not older than me. Now that you mention it, I remember a moving plant attacking Patapon in the Mikaku jungle. So we're gonna go fight the plant. Raging the Jungle Guardian. As Ryu's army marches forward, a shadow appears before them. It's Shuko, a monster appears before them that can devour 3 Patapons at once. Damn. That's crazy. Let's do this. Alright, back to... Actually, if it's a boss, I think I'm gonna keep bow and arrow. I will keep the Patapons because they can be useful, but I will replace you with the Toripons. I'll do this for now. I can keep this, sure. Okay. And so that's one of the buses that I remembered. I don't remember the tells. Obviously this bus is weak to fire. The one problem with it is that whenever you stagger it, it puts your Patapons to sleep. And then it has a move that can basically one-shot them. Well, 3 of them at once. So this boss is can be problematic at a higher level, but And this level is fine. It's also the first time, not the first time we see seeds, but that is the boss that gives seeds. Although I guess today is the first time that we saw seeds. At last, we find ourselves facing the greatest enemy, ultimate despair. The Zigotons are preparing to catapult just as Gong ordered. This is a bit hard to say, but it will still take a while, so don't stop despairing just yet. Darn that Gong, he always so impolite. Well, we're not going to get another chance like this. Okay. Was there anything I could do with the seeds? Was it for... Oh, it was for the Patapons. Now I can make Patapons with the seeds. The Patapons are cool. Oh, I need to... I don't have enough seeds to keep upgrading them, but if I get more seeds, I will upgrade them and probably have them join my team. Absolute Despair. The castle gate Sokshi, laden with hidden perils, keeps all from entering Carmen country. But we don't give to despair. We have to try. We must succeed. Am I supposed to like go back and do something else? Is that what it means? I don't feel like there's anything else I can do. Also, I guess I have enough time to try it. So I might as well. You know what I want to do? Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is change my Heroes class for the Patapon, get the best equipment I can, go back to the Chubasasa, or Chubabasa, make sure that my archers also have the best they can, and then I'm gonna try it with that. It's probably gonna be a structure. Maybe instead of the archers, I bring the Robopons. Make them as good as you can, and go with that. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I don't like the hero as a Maopon. I don't want to quit, but we don't have a choice. It's despair after all. Oh, I had to fail. I think I had to fail. Because now the catapult is gonna be ready, right? Lady Medin, it's terrible. The catapult has been stolen. What did you say? Yeah, now I have to go get the catapult. So I think I had to lose. I still don't like... Recover the catapult, yeah. Hello, the Zigadon catapult that Gong prepared for your side has been stolen by the Carmen army. Recovered from the peak of Ejiji Cliffs. I still don't like the Maopon as a hero, so I'm gonna switch it back to Toripon, because I do like the Toripon. Right. Actually, you... This helm... You're gonna go for something else, and you are gonna go back for the Heaven Elm. I do want to keep them. Well, I don't need the Robopons for this mission, I guess. So I'm gonna go back to the Toripon for on that one. Do I want the Maopons? They're not that good yet. I'm gonna keep the Yumipon for the time being. Sure. Let's go with that. This music is weird. Well, it's different. Now it's on my side. This music is so festive. Sorry. I was just putting my controller down to drink a little bit of water. Okay, well, great for you. Congratulations on retaking the catapult. But I'm sorry to say the real challenge is yet to come. The catapult is extremely fragile and it can only take one more firing. The carriage is prepared. I'm going to accompany you to Sochi. I don't like that. Well, that is the end of this episode for YouTube, so thank you so much YouTube for showing up and for watching. I'm sorry that I took so long a break. I'm not really sorry, I was taking care of myself, and that is also important. But hey, I'm back. So I hope that you enjoyed that episode, that you're not too mad about the change of pace and of goals in general, and that you're looking forward to the next episode, which should be in a few days. So take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, depending on what time it is where you're at. I skipped that completely, that's fine. I'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube.